Hey folks, welcome back. My name is Krishna. If you're new to the channel, welcome. In this video, we're going to take a look at some techniques that you can use to create perspective grids in Photoshop. This is for one-point perspective primarily, but it's a pretty clever cheat, and I wanted to share that with you. So let's start off by going up to Filter. We'll choose Vanishing Point, and this Vanishing Point dialog box will appear. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the Create Plane tool is active. And we're going to start off by making a trapezoidal shape by clicking to create 4 points like this, and we'll get a perspective grid. We can adjust the shape of that perspective grid by pulling out the side handles. Now, if you make an extreme adjustment, you won't see the grids anymore. You'll basically see just the outline. So you'll have to make some more modifications to where the grid shows up once again. And we might see that here in the next grid that I'm going to make. So I'm going to go back to creating the plane tool. I'm going to create a wall like so. I'm going to adjust the corners. And you can see here that I'm only seeing the outline. So I have to make some adjustments here. There we go. And that grid will show up. Then I'll go back to the Create Plane tool. I'm going to create the floor. And I'll make another set of adjustments like so. So we've got these grids, and if I click on each one of these planes, I'll see the grids. But what I'd like to be able to do is I'd like to be able to use these grids to actually draw on top of whatever's there. So in order to do that, I'm going to go back up to this options menu here, and I'm going to choose Render Grids to Photoshop. And then I'll click OK, and I'll see that grid show up. Now, you can certainly draw on top of this grid. You can make a brand new layer, and you can create an environment as you will. Or what you can do is, if you want to keep the grids, maybe you're creating a tiled floor or something along those lines. If you want to keep these grids but the lines are too thin, what we can do is we can Command on a Mac or Control click on the layer that contains the grids. That will effectively select them. Then we can go up to Select, Modify, and choose Expand. And I'm going to expand this by a total of 3 pixels. So I'll click OK. And now that I'm on my own brand new layer, I'll hit Option Delete or Alt Backspace. And now I've got this gridded structure. So if I'm creating a science fiction environment, for example, this could be pretty useful. Or if I just need to be able to see the lines better to where I can then draw on top of it, I can certainly do that. So let's just take a look at something else that you can do with this. We can certainly keep the grids as is, but we can also use those lines to create ducts or vents or other things of that nature. So for example, if I were to create some kind of a ventilation duct like so, and the lines don't have to be perfect here, I can then make a copy of that by hitting Command J. I can just move this and scale it down by hitting Command T. I can hit Enter, and I can connect those two lines in. So this way we have the ability of adding some more visual interest to this environment so it doesn't just look like a flat space. We can also elaborate on that by, for example, adding some type of a structure here, some kind of a box, and we can utilize those perspective grids to put the object on that particular surface. So the sky is really the limit on this. If you'd like to see me create a video from start to finish where I'm actually building an environment, let me know in the comments below and I'll go ahead and put that on the docket. But I'm going to take it to this point right here just so that you have an opportunity to play around with this and add your own bells and whistles. So if you found this video to be valuable, please consider giving it a thumbs up so more folks can find it. As always, I appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for sharing this channel with your friends. It really does make a difference. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.